Hey guys, here we are, lesson 11. This is the last unit or lesson we're going to cover in unit 2. And then we're going to be done with it, review tomorrow, take the test on Thursday. So, let's look at page 92, 11.2, Tyler's walk. Tyler was at an amusement park. He walked at a steady pace from ticket booth to the bumper cars. The point on the graph shows his arrival at the bumper cars. What are the coordinates of the point and tell us about the situation? So the coordinates of the point, they're right here. 40, 50. So 40 is my x value. So my x values are down here. So 40 means it took him 40 seconds. The second number is my y value. The y values are on the side here. So what does it tell us? It took him 40 seconds to walk 50 meters. Okay? The table representing the walk shows other values of time and distance. Complete the table. Next, plot the point and pairs on the graph. So, we need to fill in the bottom one. So, if we go 25 divided by 20. Remember, second column divided by first column. So, if I pull up my calculator here, I'm going to go 25 divided by 20, and I get 1.25. So down in this bottom one, 1.25. So now I need to take these and plot them on the graph. So let's get black here so we can actually see it. All right, so 0, 0. So we go over 0 and up 0. So 0, 0 is going to be right in there. Okay? And then we have 20, 25, so we're going to go over 20 and up 25. And we're going to put another dot right there. Okay? And then 30, 37.5, go over 30, up 37.5. That's going to be halfway between 35 and 40. So it's going to be right about there. 40, 50 is already on the graph, and then 1.25. So that's going to be like right here. Nope, not right there. It's going to be right here. Now, if I drew, let's see, number 3, what does the point 0, 0 mean in this situation? Well, after 0 seconds, Tyler walked 0 meters. He hadn't started yet. Number 4, how far away from the ticket booth was Tyler after 1 second? Label the point on the graph that shows this information with its coordinates. So, it wants us to label it on the graph. So, 1, 1.25. Okay? Remember, right down here. That's how far it was after 1 second. Okay, so there we have it. What's the constant of proportionality for the relationship between the time and distance? Right here. This is our constant of proportionality, 1.25. What does it tell you about Tyler's walk? He was walking 1.25 meters every second. Where do you see it in the graph? Well, we put it on the graph right there. Okay. Seagulls eat what? 4 seagulls ate 10 pounds of garbage. Assume this information describes a proportional relationship. Plot a point that shows the number of seagulls and the amount of garbage they ate. So, we have 4 seagulls eating 10 pounds of garbage. So we go over to 4 seagulls on the bottom, and we go up to 10 pounds of garbage. So all the way up here. There's my point. Okay? Number 2, they use a straight edge to draw a line. So we are going to draw a line. Let's see how straight I can make it here. Ooh, not very straight at all. Let's see if I can redo that better. Alright, let's see if I got a straight edge here. It's gonna work? No, not really. Whoa, that's not even straight. So that should be a straight line, which it's not. Not even close, it's wavy. So that should be a straight line, okay? So, plot the point 1, k on the line. So if we go over to 1 and up to k, it's gonna be right here. No, let's change the color so we actually can see it. So the point's right there, okay? What is the value of k? Well, it's 2.5. We go over 1, here's 3. Right, so it's in between 2 and 3. So the value of k is 2.5. Okay, so what does this tell me? 1 seagull eats 2.5 pounds of garbage. That's a lot of garbage for 1 seagull. Okay, And that's it, okay? So the main point we want to know here is if we look back at this first graph too, if we connected the dots, which I'm going to try to do here, but probably fail miserably. Let's try this. Try to get this up off the screen. All right, so let's see if I can do this. No, I'm using a ruler and it created a wavy line there. That's kind of cool. So the main thing we need to know about these graphs is that for it to be proportional, it has to be a straight line going through the origin. Okay, remember the origin is this down here in the corner, 0, 0. So if we form a straight line, which apparently you can't do using this little pin I have, straight line going through the origin, it is proportional. So that one's proportional, and this one's proportional as well, because it's a straight line going through the origin, even though it doesn't look like it on the screen. Okay, so that's pretty much what the summary talks about. Is there we go, there's a straight line for you, it's going through the origin, so that is proportional. Okay, if it's any type of curve like this, or we start at the origin but then we curve that way, or it's a straight line going this way, okay, all of those are not proportional. Okay, has to be a straight line, has to be going through the origin. So on our assignments, question number 1, there's a proportional relationship between the number of months a person has had a streaming movie subscription and the total amount of money they have paid for the subscription. The cost for 6 months is $47.94. The point 6, $47.94 is shown on the graph below. What is the constant of proportionality? Well, the constant of proportionality, remember, is second number, $47.94, divided by the first number. That will give me my constant of proportionality. Okay? Question number 2. The graph shows the amount of almonds in grams for a different amount of oats in cups in a granola mix. Label the point 1, k and find the value of k. So if we go over to 1, this number right here on my graph is the value of k. You need to tell me what that number is going to be. Okay? Remember, if you have any questions, go ahead and send me an email.